I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour. Right here, Illuminati Radio, I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. And if you have any special request videos that you want me to do, a video on a celebrity, or a particular video on a YouTuber, or a particular video on a particular topic that you need understanding on. Small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Okay, and don't forget, people, as before I get into this video, I need you guys to, if you haven't already, I need you guys to follow my backup channel. Just in case they do something to this channel, you can always follow me on my backup channel. The backup channel link is in the description box below. All right, so we have Jazmine, I think Jazmine Sullivan. Yeah, Jazmine Sullivan, you know what I'm saying? They said she's beautiful. They said she's, you know what I'm saying, a beautiful actress and this and that. So you would think that she would do something more productive with her time. But instead, she encourage it. Well, this is what she does. She puts this out there because, like I said, people, in order to be in Hollywood, every celebrity, whether it be an actress or actor, got to go through a sex ritual. That's why Jazmine Sullivan comes out of the blue, goes onto her social media platform to encourage her fans to think of the most, they said, what is the most craziest thing you have done for sex? I mean, to be honest, you know what I'm saying, in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, sex is supposed to be in the bedroom between a woman and a man. That couple is not supposed to share their sexual escapades on mainstream. You know what I'm saying? There is a whole law in the book of Leviticus. You know what I'm saying? The book of Leviticus got a whole law that tells us what to do and what not to do involving sex. The whole book of Leviticus, I mean, not the whole book, but it's a particular chapter that is dedicated to, you know what I'm saying, sexual relationships with your wife or sexual relationship with your husband. And that is supposed to be within the bedroom. There's no such thing as threesomes. There's no such thing as, you know what I'm saying, having sex on the balcony. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as none of these so-called crazy things, you know, having sex in the backseat of a Jeep or, you know what I'm saying, in a car. None of that is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do a Bible study lesson on that. But anyway, being that and this made the news, being that Jazmine Sullivan came out and to encourage her fans, you know what I'm saying, what is the best sexual, what is the most wildest thing you did for sex? It is to open up not the most wildest things, because the most wildest things that you have done for sex out of pure ignorance is probably the most immoral thing that you have done for sex. See, the elites and these actors and these actresses, they strive to get people to either encourage going against the law, because see, if you're black, you Latino, if you're Native American, if you're Haitian, if you're Jamaican, if you're Puerto Rican, if you're Cuban, if you're Hawaiian, if you're Australian, if you're Colombian, if you're Panamanian, you know what I'm saying, Mexicans, Guatemalans, Honduras, El Salvador, if you are part of some of the names that I named, then you are part of the 12 tribes of Israel. And as long as you know what I'm saying, continuously to commit these type of sins, you know what I'm saying, who wins? Hollywood. Do you know what Hollywood means? Hollywood. That is an old Jesuit, a Druid, witchcraft and voodoo. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do, these things that I'm telling you, it's very easy to look up and it's very easy to see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen this, I said, oh Lord, here we go again. Jazmine Sullivan, you know what I'm saying? Getting people to start to open up. Because especially if you women and you men are already in relationships. Well, Jazmine Sullivan, especially if you men and you women are already in relationships. And now you are bringing to memory the wildest things that you have done for great sex. Immoral things. Because anything outside of the bedroom, anything outside of, you know what I'm saying, sticking all type of dildos, all type of stuff, anything outside of that, you know what I'm saying, anything outside of the bedroom is immoral. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to get into, you know what I'm saying, but the book of Leviticus got a whole book dedicated to sexual laws. It's laws that we are governed by. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Jazmine Sullivan did this. She didn't do this because she decided she wanted to do this. She did this because she was put up to this to cause people to commit sexual sin. There's a such thing as sexual sins, people. It is a such thing, and that's actually, if you look in the book of Leviticus, some Bibles give, and when you go to each chapter, some Bibles have like titles above the chapter. And when you go in the book of Leviticus, it'll probably say sexual sins or sexual, you know what I'm saying, laws. You know what I'm saying? That book, the Bible, that's why people don't want to go into the Bible, and that's why people try to stay away from the Bible, because the Bible is a law. It tells us who we are, and if we are governed by that law of the scriptures, guess what? We are blessed and we obtain energy over Hollywood. They have no power over you. Actually, you have power over them. But see, this right here is an old witchcraft ritual. You know what I'm saying? It's to divert your energy. You know what I'm saying? Your sexual sins, because Jazmine Sullivan did sexual rituals in order to make it in Hollywood. So by you committing sexual sins and by you know what I'm saying, starting to trend this, that siphons energy until Jazmine Sullivan. And now you wonder why Jazmine Sullivan still know how to get contracts. Because she do these and cast these specific spells, which this is a spell that she casted, you know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, somebody is going to reminisce about the most wildest sex acts that they did, according to what Jazmine Sullivan said. But anyway, this news. I just want to touch base with you on this particular topic. If you have any videos that you want me to do, or celebrities you want me to do a video on, or YouTubers that you want me to do a video on, or if you have any particular topics that you need me to do a video on, well, that's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. And don't forget, people, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my backup channel. My backup channel is in the description box below. So make sure you click on that link in the description box below and subscribe to my backup channel. And don't forget, I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And if you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Hit that like button if you enjoy this content. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.